No Guts, No Glory here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to have you here with me. Okay, I'm sorry, but we're finally going to go ahead and answer all those questions that I had asked in a video a little over a week ago. I said if you had any questions to leave them on that video and I would come back and do a video on answering them all for you. Now, I know I'm a little bit late in doing it, but you know, with what's going on, we've all been a little busy. But so let's go ahead and jump right into it and go ahead and answer them, because I got a lot of them. I might have to do it in two parts because, you know, a lot of you are so nosy. But we'll start off with Doreen. Hi, honey. She's a good friend of mine on Facebook. Love her to death. But she had a three-parter in her comment, 3 questions, because she's super duper nosy. Just saying. I love you, honey. You know that. A lot of you who are on my Facebook and my Instagram have my kind of sense of humor, and you get me. So we get along fantastically. So if you don't have a sense of humor, if you're a stick in the mud, then I would not be for you. And you probably wouldn't be on my channel anyway here. Just saying. All right, she says, how did you come to settle in the home you are in now? Okay, when Brad retired out of the Navy, he wanted to come back home to his state of Illinois. He wanted to retire in the town that he's from, but we couldn't find a home for sale in his hometown. So we got one. We got this house that we're in, which is just not too far from his original hometown. So we decided to move here, and we've been in this house, about 22 years now. So that's how we came to be here in this house. All right, how long have you lived there? I already answered that. Oh, and she writes, oh, and one more, LOL. Where did Brad get his love and skill for cooking? From his mother and his grandmother. As a kid growing up, especially his grandmother, she was a fantastic cook. And he grew up just watching her cook and in the kitchen and just observing, and she would have him help, like make biscuits, homemade biscuits, and you know, she had him helping him do some things, and his mother did too. So that's where he got his love for cooking. Man can cook too, let me tell you. All right, let's see if I find the next one. My question from you, and this is from BC. Hi, BC. My question for you is about diabetic testers. My husband and I are both diabetic and own insurance no longer covers total cost for our glucose testers. So in my opinion, what is the best glucose tester with the most accuracy? I hope this is not too personal. No, it's not too personal. I am currently using, which I have shown you in a previous video, the Libre, FreeStyle Libre. That's what I'm currently using as a meter. I don't have to poke my fingers right now. So I'm using this one on my arm where I just take the meter and swipe it over it and it gives me an instant reading. It has been very accurate for me. I've been on it for quite a while now. I truly love it. But if when I have to go back to poking my fingers, which I've had to do now and then, I use the FreeStyle strips, that brand. So in general, FreeStyle Libre meter or FreeStyle strips, that is my favorite. There you go. I've used others before, like One Touch and stuff like that, but I prefer the FreeStyle. All right. Another one, Lindsay had asked, are there better days that you go to Kroger or Walmart to get clearance items? No, there is no better day. We've just been lucky. We just go and we're blessed to find what we find. There's the answer to that. One, Carolyn had asked me, is it painful when I have a breakout on my face? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's painful. It's itchy. It burns. Yeah, it's horrible. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Right now, I'm just getting over one. I'm nice and clear. I'm grateful. you know, that the medicine helps. But then when I'll get another one, they always come. I can't get rid of it. There is no cure for it, and my dermatologist said they don't even know how I got it or how we get it, you know. So there you go. All right, let's see here from Sharon. Hi, Sharon. She lives here in my state, up in Chicago. Hi, sweetie. It said, did you work? If so, what kind of work did you do and how long did you do it? Sharon, shame on you. You've been with me for a very long time. And I've said it in previous videos a lot of times what I used to do, so you're not paying attention. But I've worked in the veterinarian field for over 20 years, so I am retired from the veterinarian field. There you go. All right, from John Jameson. He's been with me for a long time as well. My question plus comment, LOL. I love these types of videos. Just the casual videos are my favorite. Let's see. We'll get to your question because he's long-winded and he wrote a very long comment. All right. How is the Mr. liking the Impala? Loves it. Absolutely loves it. We have the Impala, you know that, and then we also have our truck as well. But we don't take the truck out that often, but the Impala we take out the majority of time. It's great on gas mileage. We absolutely love it. There's our opinion on that. Let's see. Where are you both from originally? Well, he's originally from here, state of Illinois. Me, I'm from, well, it's hard to say where you're from when you've moved. When I've moved the majority of my life. I was born in Brooklyn, New York City, but then I have lived in Brooklyn and then Queens, back to Brooklyn, back to Queens, so basically those two, and then to Lakehurst, New Jersey, and that's where I met Brad. Puerto Rico for a couple of years when I was little. So, and then when I married Brad, we moved every 4 years. So, where am I really from? Everywhere, nowhere, I guess. But I guess you have to say New York City.
New York City?
I know, the Mister's home. There you go. All right, it says, this one doesn't have a question. Okay, this is from Frugal Mama in the Woods. You guys have got to check her channel out. Lady can cook, let me tell you what. Frugal Mama in the Woods. Okay, my question, Yum, how about, what's your favorite go-to meal? Hers is either tacos because she loves them or pasta. My favorite go-to meal, he does the majority of the cooking, so I can't be picky. It's whatever he makes. But when I cook, I would have to say my go-to meal for when I cook, because I'll go right to it and make it, is arroz con pollo, arroz y habichuela, you know, my rice and beans, my rice and chicken, my Spanish cooking. That's my go-to meal. There you go. All right, let's see. I like his comment. I'm just going to read his comment because I like his comment. Robert. Hi, Robert. It says, I really love you and enjoy Brad so much. There are hundreds of YouTube videos out there, but so many of them are so foo-foo. Spend money and buy that, cook this for a party, decorate like a diva. You and Brad are so down home, honest and real. Thank you for that. Love the Kroger hauls and the other hauls, stockpiling, cooking, and throwing Dollar Tree hauls on the bed. Hearing about the family and little trips here and there. Everything you do is what we all do. Keep it up. God bless you both. Love you, Robert. All right, let's see. Oh, here's one from Carlene Moore. Hi. And that, I believe that's her channel name. I know it's Carlene and Rob. Sometimes I remember you guys' name and not your channel name, or I remember your channel name and not your actual name. But Carlene and Rob, but it's Carlene Moore. Moore. She says, congrats to your grandson. I'd be so proud too. Rob has a question. He wanted to know who your favorite rap R&B artists are. Well, I said way back, now she's been with me for a very long time, so she remembers that one of my favorite type of music is rap. I know, right? A lot of you who are new here are going, what the hell? Yeah, rap or an R&B. Okay, but it's been a very long time that I have heard anything really that I like, so I haven't been listening to it, so really it's not my favorite anymore. Sorry if that hurts your feelings now, but I'm more of a 70s and 80s type music. Some country, because the hubby loves country, and a good percentage of the time country is on the radio in the car, but he does love 70s and 80s, and he likes 60s too. But those 70s and 80s is more my music. There you go. All right, and she says, this one is from Ashley Hendricks. She said, my question is, how did you meet your husband and how did he propose? Well, we met in Lakehurst, New Jersey. I worked at a McDonald's and he was in the service. He would come through the drive-thru all the time. There you go. That's how we met. How did he propose? Well, you know how there's shotgun weddings? It is similar to a shotgun wedding in the sense that he was getting out of the military and going back home. Well, we were in New Jersey because that's where I lived and that's where he was stationed, and now he was getting ready to get out and come back home to Illinois. Well, he wanted me to come with him, but his mother, being very old-fashioned, God rest her soul, she was my BFF, I miss her so very much, she more or less told him on the phone, you can bring her, but she ain't staying here with you under the same roof unless you guys are married. Okay. So we got married. There you go, our shotgun wedding. Thank you, Mom. God rest your soul. All right, next one. This one is from Susan, and she says, I have one question. What is on top of your, that's what got me. What is on top of your refrigerator on the left side? I've been looking at it for a long time and it never moves. And I'm just curious. I told you some people are just damn nosy. Susan, now of all places, I'm not in the kitchen, but I know what you're referring to, and you're referring to our new wave oven. And it does move. We use it. We've even done recipes. If you go look in our recipe playlist, we have used the new wave more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
But that's its home, is on top of my refrigerator. So when we're done using it and I wash it up and clean it, he puts it back there. So that's what it is. Yes, it's been moved. There you go. All right, glad to see. Let's see this one. This one is from Just Megan. Hi, sweetie. And her channel name is Just Megan and Rodney. They're a hoot. You should check them out as well. But she has said, she writes, what is the main reason you started a YouTube channel? Well, if you look at my very first one, and wow, guys, that is a long time ago. And I look totally different too. I think it's almost 5 years ago. And I explained on that video why I started my YouTube channel. And that was because I was home all alone and had nothing better to do. So there you go. And I wanted to make some friends, which I've made buku friends, and I love you all so very much. So that's why I started my channel. All right, this one is from Budget Joe, and that is her channel name, Budget Joe. She says, my question is, how long have you been married? We've been married for 40 years now. 40 years. Too damn long.
Amen.
See, I told you. Peanut gallery back there. Amen. Okay, let's see. How is Brad? Lindsay wants to know, how is Brad's dad? Well, Brad's dad is doing well. He is totally on lockdown. He cannot even leave his room. They are delivering the meals to each and every resident there to their room. No one is allowed into the building whatsoever. So what supplies we bring him, we get stopped at the door. We write his name on it. They deliver it to him, and that's how that's taken. And he's doing fine. He just turned 93. He's doing great, but he's not a happy camper. There you go. But we talk to him often. Can't FaceTime with him because he doesn't have a smartphone and he doesn't know how to use one. But we call him on the phone and put him on speaker, so there you go. Several times a day. All right, next one is from Catherine Malloy. My question for you is, any news about getting your knee replacement? Hoping you and Brad have a wonderful weekend. No news until I can get my A1C down, which I'm having a difficult time doing because a lot of you know from Christmas in December all the way to almost the end of February, I was extremely sick and taking a lot of prednisone. So my blood sugar, my A1C has been high, and until I can get that down, there is no talk about it right now. But I'm getting around great. You know, I have that octopus looking knee brace I have shown a long time ago that was specially made for me that I wear. Gives me a lot of support, so that's what I've been using, and it really does help. So there you go. Let's see, my question from Snow Fairy: what is your all-time favorite TV show? Walking Dead. What is your current favorite TV show? Walking Dead. But I do love watching on TV any and all type of like live PD, cops, those kinds of things, Law and Order. Love those. Blacklist. All right, Blacklist, he's back there chiming in, but they weren't asking you. Just kidding, guys, before someone jumps down my throat. Let's see. My question from Jenny is, how do you plan your vacations? We don't really put too much awful thought in it. We're those last minute vacationers, you know, where we go, wake up one morning and go, you know what? We really don't have anything to do for the next week or two. You want to go here or you want to go there? That's how we plan them. Yep. I mean, we're both retired, so there's really not a whole lot of effort or planning that has to go into it. Just saying. That's it. All right, guys, I bored you guys enough. Sorry, it's been so freaking long, but I got it all in one video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I answered everyone's question. If you didn't get to ask the question because you didn't watch the video, well, that's too bad. So sad. All right, remember to always let go like God. No guts, no glory, and
Mr. Letter.
God bless us all. Bye, guys.